screen. So as you know, the today's topic is how to integrate Salesforce to Salesforce with the REST API. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I have already done some of the exercises so that we will save the time. Okay. So first of all, this is the first OR where I am going to create a REST service, and this is my another OR where I will consume that REST service. Okay.
Okay.
So this is my OR. So I have created one REST service. As you already aware that to create a REST service, we have to just specify the REST resource annotations, and whatever REST service name you want to provide, you can just provide a mapping there. Correct? So most of you already familiar that we have to write the method like this. If any question regarding this, you can ask me now. No questions? So REST request is nothing
Sir,
but you are putting a request. Yeah.
so that start. What about that start, sir? In resource
Ha.
annotation resource URL
Star
mapping.
means whatever you want to provide after this. Okay. So let's
Okay.
say you want to provide any kind of string or any kind of inputs after this. So main URL will be like this, and then you can provide anything with the star.
Okay.
Okay, so star will be the URI where you can provide any inputs, and from that inputs you want to get the request URI thing. Okay, so
Okay.
let's look at this. So we have created a REST request, and the request has a attribute called request URI. So whatever you will pass in that URI after this accounts, so you can get that or fetch that string as this. Okay. What we are doing is nothing but we are expecting that we will be providing only one particular string after this, and we will be searching this last slash here. Okay, so after that whatever string will come, so we will fetch that string. So what I am expecting from this method is we are going to provide, or the customer going to provide uh, account number after this account. Okay, so with the help of account number, we will be able to find out the account. Either you can provide the account ID, but for a best practice, like we don't assume that customer will be knowing the Salesforce account ID. Okay, so normally what happens is generally either we can create external ID type of field, custom field, where we can put kind of account number or any other identification string which they use, or else we can directly assuming from this example, we are just assuming that customer account number will be residing in this account standard account number. Okay, so we will be passing this account number, and through the account number we will be fetching the account list, and we are expecting that account number is unique, so we will be just returning the account object. Okay, so whatever field you will provide here, those fields will be returning as an account. Okay, the same way I have created another method for post. So for post, the same thing, REST request, but in the post, we will be expecting to create an account. So to create an account, we will be providing the account body to our request. Okay, so what we will be doing, we will be fetching the request body, so that request body will come to us as an JSON string. Okay, so after getting the JSON string, it will be in the form of blob. So I would like to convert this string into convert this blob into an string. So from that string, uh, so I am expecting that the customer will be providing the JSON as a valid format. So in the valid format, we will be passing the account attributes, and with the attributes, I will just convert this as an account object like this. So that JSON string will get converted into the account object with the help of this method, and I can directly go ahead and insert that account into my Salesforce system. Fine. Any question on the code I have written?
So in post method, what we are inserting?
Yeah, so I have already explained, but we will see the example as well. So what we will be inserting, we will be just creating an account here. Post will nothing but it will be creating a new account into Salesforce. And to create a new account, we will be passed the information of account fields with the help of REST. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, Once we are done with the REST resource class, next thing what we had to do is that we have to create a connected app. Okay. Let me go to create apps. Go to app manager. And here you see the new connected app. Go to the connected app and provide any name there. You can provide any API name there. Contact email where you will get the email of creating this app, and you have to enable the OAuth settings. What you will provide the callback URL, I'll let you know. And normally you can restrict the access of OAuth, like when you are exposing this REST URI or the app, what restriction we want to provide. Normally we will just use the full access. I have already created an app, so I'm just going to that app. So I have created this connected app. We will see this. So once you create it, it will be looks like this. So like I said, you can give any name, the contact email ID. So you have enabled the OAuth setting. So the callback URL is the URL which comes from another all. Okay, I'll let you know what is that. So that we will be creating or will be getting that callback URL. For the testing purpose, you can also give any URL. It does not matter much. When will it matter much is that whenever you want to log in that particular org, and then you want to redirect yourself, to any particular page, okay, that time it matters more. But otherwise you can simply give www.google.com, so it will also work in that manner. Okay, so nothing else you have to require to give. You can simply save it. So I have already created it. Any questions on this connected app?
No.
So after you have saved it, you can directly go and check on the app manager. So what you will get here is that consumer key. Okay, and there will be another consumer secret key. So it will be like this, and you will get a callback URL as you have already mentioned. That's it, all we need. Okay, so I'm going back. So this is what we need to do in the org1 where we are actually creating the service. That's all we did. Okay, now I am, this particular org is the service provider. Okay, this is the server or maybe service provider, and now we are going to consume particular service which we have created to fetch account and to create a account, right? So what we can do here is, first of all, once we receive the URI, so we have to make sure that whatever URI we are receiving, so we have to provide that URI into remote site setting to be allowed as to get a service. The domain has to be registered here. So I have created a remote site setting like Salesforce or two names, and I have given the domain name. It's nothing but my this one, this domain of the org1. Okay, this domain I am just adding here and make it active. So it will allow me to call the domain from or any service from this domain. Okay, so now I have to go to developer console. Hello, yeah, you were saying something.
No. No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, so first of all, what we have to do whenever we have uh, get any kind of URI, there can be that the URI needs the authentications or the URI does not need the authentication. If the URI need the authentications, so if the URI does not need the authentications, we can directly call that URI, as we have seen one of our sessions that we can directly hit that URI and we are getting the result as JSON, right? So here, because we need the authentications, so first of all, we need to get the authorization token. Okay, so to get that authorization token, so what I have done is that as a best practice, I have created one custom setting. I have created this custom setting, and I have put all my information like client secret, client ID, username, security token, and all to as my custom settings. Okay, so uh, this is my custom setting. I have created different fields like client ID, client secret key, username, password. Okay, so what I will be doing, I will be calling this method request.set method. My method will be post, and my endpoint will be the domain viewer. The domain is nothing but the remote site setting domain. So I have declared this domain as a static variable here. This is my domain, which is my Salesforce or one. Okay. So I am just calling this and slash service or authentication token. This is the URI I can use to get my authentication token. Okay. So what I have to do, I have to pass as a body request.set body. So this will be sending a body with the method of this post. Okay. What I need to pass is like grant type is equal to password, client ID, which I will be getting from the custom settings, client secret key, username, password, and the password will also include the security token along with the password. So you have to provide the password as well as security token. Okay. Any question?
No, sir.
Okay. So once you are doing this thing, you can directly call a method. This you can directly send this request to the HTTP, and once you send it, you will get the response here. Okay. And once you get the response, this is the way we can parse this. So I'm just doing deserialize untype. With the deserialize untype, I will get map of string and object. What I'm doing, I'm just looping this to get the access token, and the token will be provided or will be fetched like this. So I will be having map key as access token, and from the token I will be able to fetch the token. So I have just created a separate method. So every time I do any get or post method, I can directly fetch those details. Okay. Now we will just go to the call get method. So once we receive the token, for now you can just ignore this. Go to the else method. Else method is nothing but it's getting the token, the same method which I have explained last time. So we will get the token here, and we will just check for our purpose that if the token is receiving not properly or empty, we can just directly ignore this and we can return. We will not want to proceed further. So the same thing like endpoint URL, and this is our service. Okay. So I have hard coded this account number here just for the example here. Maybe we can
From where
pass
you
that.
get that service?
This is the standard service to create an account.
Uh, where you got from this one, sir?
This is the standard way, right? So whenever you create any
Okay,
kind
okay.
of service into
No, this number,
Salesforce,
sir.
oh,
CC
number, this
six
is my
three.
account number in this all. I have the hard coded.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying. I have hard coded it.
okay, okay.
Otherwise, you can pass in the your method as well. Okay, let me do this. Um,
Sir, it is like arg URL, sir. Or,
Pardon?
sir, it is like arg URL.
Or URL. This
Account
one.
ID means it is CC63. That.
This one.
No, sir. CC63. That number. Account number.
CC.
Just now
No, no,
you
this is
repeat that.
account number actually. I'm passing. So I'm just making this as string. uh, should have done. I should have passed this. Okay, let me pass this here. Just want to remember this number, so I'm just commenting out. Okay. So what you are asking, this is what, right? This is nothing but your account on another all. So you can search from here. Sales. This is my account. So I want to fetch the details of this account. Okay, so I'm just passing the account number, this one. Fine.
Okay, sir.
So I'm just passing this account number to get the details of this account. Once I will pass this number to this service. So when you actually go to the workbench, right? So you will see this list only. Services slash apex slash accounts, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the same thing we are doing here, but in the apex code. So what extra we are doing here? We have just got the token here. With the help of token, we can set the header. So we have to set the header like authorization. So we are using the auth token, so auth authorizations. So we have just created BRL and we are just putting the token here. And we have set the content type as application JSON because we are passing the request as a JSON or expecting the content as JSON. Okay. Now we are just need to as of now I can just remove this code which is not required for you. Ignore that. This much code only you need to get the result. Okay. So let's test this. So I'm going to call this method. What I need to pass is two parameters. First parameter is not needed. You can just ignore it, but I'm just passing false here, and I need to pass the account number. So this is my account number from the first round. I'm just passing it here as in string. Okay, we will see on the log. So I got my details here. This is the account ID. This is the account name. You can click. Okay, so this account name I have got it. Okay, so that is what we are fetching here. See the account number I have passed in my maybe I need to schedule another one. Maybe just so what we are passing in as a request URI after the accounts is account number. So we are getting the account number, and with the help of this query, we are getting the result. let's say we want to fetch the phone number as well, right? So we can just change this query here, and as I am getting only name, account number, and ID. Now we should get the phone number as well. So we got phone number as well. 785-241 785-241-650. Okay. So this is what the get methods says. Uh, Let me just schedule another meeting because it is only for this duration.